If you have a middle schooler or high schooler and you are looking for good quality online-based material that you can utilize to help your kids not only grow in their knowledge of a variety of skills of both the classic core subjects as well as extracurriculars, and you want it to be something that will help them grow in their independence, to learn important things like time management, turning in assignments on time, and even having interaction with different kinds of teachers or classmates, then this video is for you. Today I'm going to be sharing my top 10 picks, a wide variety of different types of programs out there. So let's get started. First up is Apologia's Science. So you guys know that we have loved using Apologia for many years with their Young Explorer series, but they actually have an excellent middle school and high school program. They offer these in their typical textbook formats, but they also offer them online. They have both online classes as well as self-paced classes, so you can choose what works best for you and your schedule. With the self-paced class, that is what we're going to be utilizing in this upcoming fall, and it is something where your child can jump on and work on it, obviously at their own pace. It comes with the textbook already built into the online program. It has video-based lessons, online assessments, and more. I did choose to go ahead and get the physical book as well because my kids really like to have that tangible piece to it. And then of course you'll want the journals. But with this, they're able to go through and get an entire year of science with you being fairly hands-off. I love the fact specifically that they are able to visually see all of the science experiments. They have videos of each of the science experiments in front of them. So they will see them and then be able to perform them themselves. This helps again to assure that mom is not necessarily needed in this equation and to be able to see how to do it successfully. But our second choice is also from Apologia and is not science at all. Apologia also offers online literature-based classes for kids. These are self-paced. There are 4 different selections that you can choose from. These are a little bit more geared towards the high school age, although I'm sure your older middle schooler could do it as well. If you do all 4 of these units, it would count as 1 credit for high school, or you could just pick and choose individual books. Again, it has video-based lessons. It includes the actual book in a digital format and audio format. So if you want to purchase the physical book, you can, but it's not necessary. I think teaching critical literature skills is absolutely crucial when it comes to our kiddos in middle school and high school. It helps them to appreciate literature more and to understand a lot of different concepts and hard topics. I think this is a great option for my kids, as I love for them to also get that experience with safe literature that I know is clean and appropriate, that they can be able to have those experiences with other teachers and get different perspectives. Speaking of literature, for middle schoolers, Redefining School can be an awesome option for you if they're not quite ready for that Apologia literature selection. She has different literature circles that your children can jump into. She has 4 different ones, again, that she runs throughout the whole year, and your child is able to choose which one is of most interest to them. One of the things I like about Mindy's literature circles is that it is live classes a couple of times a month, and during that time they will interact with other students as well. So they have another teacher, there's a live component, there's self-paced portions of it that are components, and then there's also that interaction. So a great option to look into, and I have made an entire video about her curriculum and what to expect that you can find down in the description below. Next up is one I have not personally tried, although I have used their regular curriculum. I just haven't used their online version, but I have friends who have and have loved it, and that is IEW's online classes. If you like IEW, Institute for Excellence in Writing, and their writing classes, but you're maybe a little intimidated at the thought of teaching writing, or again, want something that your child can do more independently, consider checking out their live classes. These are live, they are weekly classes. There is a specific date and time and a teacher that will be teaching your child. They will come together, they will review over concepts and teach the concepts, and your child will be given assignments. They do keep a pretty steady pace, so if you feel the need to be able to slow down or to adjust a little bit, this may not be the right fit. You may prefer to use their physical textbooks instead. But for one of my friends, her son excelled in this atmosphere, and being able to get critiques on his writing was really, really, really helpful. Number 5 is also one that we have not had the opportunity to try ourselves yet, but I am looking at for future years, and that is BiblioPlan's history classes. Now they have this for all ages online. However, due to the price tag, I honestly probably would prefer to wait till middle school or high school as something they can do independently, but they actually started out as a video-based class. These are supposed to be very engaging lectures with video mixed in, so it's very, very helpful for your visual learners to be able to go over these different history concepts. They also have a self-paced or a live version. And I think it's really nice to have both options depending on your schedule. Teaching textbooks is what I recommend for math for online based. There are a lot of different online based options out there, but we have been using teaching textbooks since my kids were in 3rd grade and absolutely loving it. My boys will be going into high school and they really enjoyed the middle school math for teaching textbooks, and I think they're going to really enjoy the high school as well, or at least as much as you can enjoy any math. But I love the fact that it teaches the lessons to them, it grades it for them, and when they get it wrong, it actually shows them how to do it correctly. It also gives me a lot of control as the parent, as I can see in my portal, I can see what the grades they got are, how many times they tried something. I can go in and see where they've shown their work and can notice where things went wrong. So I like the fact that it's independent, but it still allows a lot of great accountability. Number 7 is an elective, and this is Homeschool ASL. Homeschool ASL is a class that my son took in his 8th grade year and will be taking again in his 9th grade year. And then my 8th grader is going to be taking it this year as well. She teaches online ASL classes, American Sign Language classes, and they're really fun and interactive. It's a really good blend as well as the live and self-paced. You can do the entire thing self-paced if you wanted to. She has video-based lessons. She has assignments that you'll be assigned to turn in. And so the child will sign certain things that she asked them to do and then send a video through their very secure portal and then get feedback back on that, which I think is fantastic. But she also hosts live events that are optional, but highly recommend showing up for a couple times a month where you can get the opportunity to practice with others and get that interaction and that feedback. Number 8 on our list is Film School for Teens. Film School for Teens offers a wide variety of classes in the visual arts area. So with this, they have a YouTube for Teens course, they have a photography for Teens course, they have acting and movie making, and my son just finished their graphic design course. You can actually see an entire review of that down in the description below. I'll show you guys a video of that, but it has been really fantastic. It has video-based lessons, so it is all self-paced. There's no need to keep up with any particular schedule. You can get high school credit for it, and it clearly lines out. Some of them are half credits, some are full credits, but you can clearly see what that is on the website. And then they have a lot of practical hands-on experience without the need for a lot of fancy equipment. A new one that we will be working with that I have already tried some of the lessons for is Form. So Form is a physical fitness and health curriculum, and they have it for elementary age and middle school and high school. When you purchase their program, you get access to both for the lifetime. So it's a great investment for your homeschool as you're able to utilize it with all of your kids. We're going to be utilizing it with both ages, but I'm definitely going to have my older kids doing the older set. It has videos that will teach your children nutrition and how to take care of their body from God's design and perspective. And then it also has specific workouts that they will do and complete, as well as different projects that they can do to kind of practically apply what they are learning as well. When it comes to extracurriculars, one thing I have been on the lookout for a long time has been a good, solid middle school or high school course for cooking for teens. And this course in Quiz-A-Cook was recommended by you guys. Multiple people dropped it in the comments of my 8th grade curriculum picks video. And so I went out looking at the curriculum and fell in love. We are going to be trying it out this next year with my daughter. It has 75 lessons that your child can complete. They're video-based, online, self-paced, and they take your child not just through the basics of how to cook, but the why and the science behind cooking. When you purchase their curriculum, it is actually for the entire household. So if you have multiple students, you can utilize it with them all throughout the year for that same one low price. I'll drop links down in the description for all of these different courses, and be sure to check them out, as several of them I actually have discount codes for as well.